We live in Brooklyn, baby. We live in Brooklyn, baby.
Welcome back, folks. Sanity Check back at ya.
I'm gonna try some of this shit here, man.
Skills us is about to drop dead right now.
I'm serious,
on
man.
television.
Somebody, some rummies left some grapefruit juice in here for how many days?
It was probably on Saturday. So Sunday, Monday, it's Tuesday now. I think you'll survive, my dude.
Yeah,
You know,
okay. I'm gonna start this next story and just keep an eye on Skeleton.
this is one of those days, man. I mean,
Actually, it was Aid who brought this to our attention as we came into the studio this evening. Apparently, there is now what's being titled the AIDS pill. Truvada gets FDA nod for HIV prevention. The Food and Drug Administration today announced the approval of the first drug for use in people who are not infected with the human immune deficiency virus to prevent its transmission, which some are calling a landmark in the fight against AIDS. So basically, this is almost like the morning after pill, but for AIDS. The drug Truvada is actually a combination of two medicines and is manufactured by Gilead Sciences, Inc. of Foster City, California. While Truvada has been approved since 2004 as a treatment for those already infected with the HIV virus, this is the first time any drug has been approved for pre-exposure prophylaxis or PrEP. The study that led to the drug's approval found the risk of transmission among men who have sex with men decreased more than.
yeah. What were you saying about the what the hell?
Well, what I was saying was the study that led to the drug's approval found the risk of transmission among men who have sex with men decreased more than 40%. Furthermore, it showed a decrease in more than 70% in the risk of transmission among heterosexual couples in which one partner was infected with HIV but the other was not.
So essentially, this is just something if you want to go without traditional forms of protection if your partner is exposed.
Well, sort of, kind of. Sounds like that, but no. Truvada should not be used alone for preventing infections, it says. Cautioned Dr. Deborah Bernkrant, director of the blah, 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 the FDA, and blah, blah, blah. However, when used in combination with the other prevention methods, such as safer sex practices, counseling, and regular testing to determine infection status, Truvada is effective in reducing the risk of transmission. So basically, you still should, I guess, use condoms.
Well, common sense, because the whole counseling and shit like that, I'm just talking about just the physical, you should, I guess you should. My thing is, okay, fine. If you do not have prophylactics available, and obviously since you're about to have sex with your partner, the whole counseling and all that shit goes out the window. You're about to do what you're about to do. This is something that can give you a better fighting chance when you I guess roll the dice or play that roulette wheel. Do you see this as something that will possibly cause people to think that, oh, wait a second, now I could just go fuck around indiscriminately because now I have a pill? Because, I that's what I understood. I remember hearing old timers say, back in our day, they just gave us a cream for something, or we took a pill or a shot, and, they call it a night. So they would fuck any skeevy whore they could find, because whatever sizzling shit happened in their pants, they can clear it up within a week. So do you think people are going to start taking that attitude now, like, oh, the veil of AIDS has been crumbled and sullied a little bit to it, now they can just go and just
Yes. I keep saying, I haven't, in this country, everything gets its turn, fucking terrorism gets its turn, bird flu gets its turn,
SARS,
everything gets its turn in the media. So no one's really been talking about AIDS lately. I have no idea what the AIDS rate is. I have no idea if it's gone up, down, sideways. Who's getting the shit? Blah blah blah. But what I do know is that again, pregnancy, teen pregnancy, it's still where it is. People are just having kids. How do you have these kids? Because they're not using condoms. So I have to believe that people are still having unprotected sex at a fucking, for me, an alarming rate. So I'm pretty sure.
But then again, we grew up, there was a hell of a lot more paranoia back when
sure, because shit was fresh.
It was fresh, and they literally put the fear of whatever you worship in your ass back in those days. I mean, you thought that literally within 2 years you were gonna
That's because back then you were dead in fucking in less than 2 years.
Dead, man. So I mean, they put so much fear that I think we're different than this new generation because it had. I mean, AIDS has always been there, but then these new people can look at Magic Johnson, and go, didn't he have that thing called AIDS? This guy's
exactly.
looking as healthy as possible or whatever the hell. So I'm pretty sure it doesn't have the same mystique or whatever with the new it doesn't give the new generation such a sense of foreboding as it did with in our generation.
I mean they're probably doing all types of other nasty shit that's fucking killing them.
How the fuck are they getting all of this like you said, all of the children? I mean, unless the teen pregnancy rate dropped alarmingly or something like that. It's like apparently people out there they're fucking just like I guess every other generation in history prior to the one.
I mean, you have these what do you call those people, those girls or the kids who pledged to be virgins.
Oh, but those you mean those ring parties or whatever when they was like the different,
they're sucking each motherfuckers off crazy,
with crazy lipstick on they,
or they're just taking it up the ass because technically they're not de-virginized.
And I heard some alarming shit about that recently too, man. About these people having sex in the ass in these fucking buildings in Crown Heights because the women, like you said, they didn't want to have vaginal intercourse of any kind, be it protected or unprotected, with these particular individuals. And I guess they felt they would be discovered, so they decided to just take it deep in the butt and call it a night. And I'm like, holy shit.
Hey, you talking about the Hebrews there, Skillet?
Yeah, I heard a rumor that some of the Jewish women, and this is a rumor, was messing around with people and taking it up the butt. So I thought that was kind of unsettling.
Is that going on?
Shit, what's going on there? I don't know. It still says it's recording.
So I'm sure this will, especially once this news really starts hitting, the airwaves hard, there will be some ripple effect to this. But, that's just, again, like I said, it'll have its time in the media. And, maybe you'll get a couple of reports that, AIDS have taken a turn up because people are, going without sex because they want to get this pill. Of course, don't really know, I don't know if you can buy this over the counter yet, or if it's an over the counter drug. But if it isn't, then it'll be, illegal drug peddlers peddling, got your AIDS pill, son, AIDS pill, AIDS pill.
Yeah, that's what I said. I wonder how the black market situation is going to go with this.
Yeah, they'll find a way. If it's in demand, they'll find a way. But yeah, so I just thought that was definitely interesting. Again, just it has been a while, like 20 years, but because I mean, for me, my landmark AIDS incident was good old Magic Johnson. I didn't touch flesh on flesh of a woman for over 9 years.
Apparently this shit. I don't know what the fuck is going on, but this motherfucker shut down. Yeah, it's plugged in. I don't know what the fuck is going on here. Continue to talk. I mean, we're still live.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I guess that's a good time to take a damn break. We'll be back in a couple of minutes.
Now the motherfucker comes on.
We're trying to make it, baby.